Alrighty. So, a lot has happened in a short amount of time. I forgot to move that. Alright. Let's actually just put that over here. Sit right over that window because I won't need it. And we'll move the little chat box thing right here. Alright, so as it says up in the title, Plan A, Plan B, Plan C. So I took a hit on Friday and no, Thursday. Took a hit on Thursday. I need to edit that. I said Friday. Not Tuesday. There we go. So last Thursday I took a hit. And hey Dom, how you doing? Uh, a lot has been what's up. So that's kind of like what's in the title. Last Thursday, I took a pretty bad hit financially. I took a bad trade on a stock that I shouldn't have, but I did. Um, and it took a chunk of change. So I need, and then my mom's in a skilled nursing facility right now. On top of that, so that's taking some change. Long story short, financially, I'm dying bad. I just did all my accounting for the new month. It's bad. So I got to do, you know, a sign of being crazy is knowing that when there's a problem and not changing anything and just remaining on the same course, knowing that you're going to be a shipwreck, crash and die. So, what I have to do is figure out a new plan. And part of that is probably not going to be doing any more penny stocks. Penny stocks have been great for me, off and on. I've had some really big wins on penny stocks, but Thursday I traded a penny stock and it destroyed me, which happens with penny stocks. That's one of the reasons why they're called penny stocks. Now, I should have not gone in with the sizing that I did. I went with sizing that was stupid. Um, Completely stupid. And I should have known better at. But you know what? It is what it is. And I'm as honest and straight as I can be. Um, and what really sucks is, I started off Thursday in the red, then I got green, then I went back to red, and then that's the reason why I ended up looking at a penny stock that looked like it was going to do good, but I got caught. I got caught in it. And then, of course, Tesla did precisely what I was wanting it to do through Thursday. Although Friday, it popped up. I was not expecting the pop up. With the Thursday, I was really expecting a breakdown. But I don't think I would have got into it on Friday because I would have been looking for like a good break below, the lows here. And that didn't quite happen. So if I did get into it, I probably would have gotten out just fine. Probably. But I mean, that's a hell of a climb. So basically, what I'm trying to get to Plan A right now is I got some stuff for my eBay and Amazon. I need to try to push that through. I need to regroup and start trying to figure out a source of income that may not be related to the stock market. I got a few things there that I'm working on. There's a few jobs I'm looking at. Yeah, I said jobs. But that's plan A. Plan B is going to be doing everything I just said, but also going back into trucking. Going back into trucking is going to have a whole lot of problems for me. But mainly, with trying to, take care of my mom. But you know what? I might have to do what I have to do. And if that is to go back into trucking, well, then that's what I might have to do that. Plan C. Yeah, let's not talk about Plan C. Plan C is not pretty. Still kind of working on Plan C. But Plan C is really not a plan that we want to do. I don't think enough people will sign up for OnlyFans, if I try to make an OnlyFans. Nobody would want to see my ass. Right. That's where she is. I'm not gonna say her name because she's laying down and she's behaving. So, the plan. I think today, because I was below 25,000. So today I don't think I can trade. I can trade, but I would only be able to trade once, and it would be risky. Which, I might do. We'll see. Do it as a swing trade, and then, I don't know. We'll see. Tomorrow, though, the money that I put in the account should hit, and I would be able to day trade again. But I think what we're going to do is do a option trade. So I'm looking at trying to find a stock that I could pull an option on and then hopefully get or pull a really nice return. That will be the plan. How possible that will be, I don't know yet. But that's going to be the plan. Oh, hello. Is that a spam? Yeah, it is. Um, not going to be worth me blocking them because they're just going to make another account. And I don't want to have a whole bunch of blocked deals. I just don't know how to delete it. Put them in timeout for sure, though. Alright, I don't know how to delete the message. I need to actually figure out how to do that. Oh, it is deleted. Okay. I don't know how I deleted it. Yeah, so going back into trucking at this time is going to be interesting because the weather. Actually, the roads look pretty open for right now. I just know up in some of these areas they've been getting some snowstorms because I see it on my tablet. You know, I still got my weather apps for across the whole US, and so I get all the weather updates. But it doesn't look too bad. I'm hoping that's not going to be something I'll need to do. Like I said, plan is going to be trying to figure out how to make things work without having to do that. I wish I had enough people watching me and viewers and everything that I would have enough ad money from YouTube, Twitch or whatever paying me. But, you know, a mix of me not wanting to be famous and me not being that cool, I don't have thousands of people watching me. And that's okay. Makes some things a little bit more stressful and a little bit harder, but did you take my eye cleaning thing? You silly goose. I got a sock. That's not gonna work. I gotta find something to clean my glasses. Oh, I caught her on my chair a few days ago, and she was up on my desk picking stuff off my desk. So that was a little surprising. The other thing I'm doing, you know, I had a Discord for a while now. I never really used it. I'm going to start using Discord again. So anyone who wants to follow me or come in there and talk to me, um, either be about stocks or whatever, I'm going to make different, you know, subgroups. I think it could be a really cool way that we can communicate. Um, so let me grab the Discord info. Um, shoot, I don't remember how to do it. Oh, up there. Invite people. Copy. So if anyone wants to come and talk, I do have a Discord. There you go. It's posted on both YouTube and Twitch. Um, and in the YouTube or on the Discord, I don't have a whole like a lot of channels. I got like a general talking channel, and then I got a trading post and just a general. So it's not like highly organized or anything. General's just for general chatting, of course, and then trading post. You know, for us traders, we can put our ideas, kind of, you know, talk, communicate, and kind of have it somewhat organized, I guess. I might put one in there for like, I don't know, pets or something, because I probably end up posting a lot of pictures of my dog. So yeah, that's probably gonna be something I'm gonna work on, just because it's kind of, I guess, fun. And I like talking to people. I really do. Always have. So to do what I want to do, I don't know who I would put it on. Um, so that's done by fives, which that stock easily does. This stock here, moves drastically, but is a little bit dangerous because the implied volatility it has, which I understand to a degree. There's another guy who's been following me here on TikTok, or not TikTok, here on YouTube. Um, he does option trading, and so I've been talking to him a little bit here and there about option trading. And that is definitely something I kind of want to get into. Me and Obsidian were actually just talking about option trading, and he's looking at possibly doing like 1 year leaps and stuff, and I'm kind of interested in those as well. Um, because you can kind of get like a generally good idea of general direction. Um, I don't know if I would do a 1 year, but maybe a month or two out. Um, just try to put in some smart plays. Still trying to figure that out on exactly how I would want to do that. But if I go into trucking, which is going to be, hey, Andy, I was just talking about you. Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, so day trading, there's really good money to be done in day trading, but as you guys see with me, sometimes you could get into a real bad cyclic where your swings can be kind of drastic. Um, and that's where I don't think I want to do any more penny trades. I mean, penny stocks, okay, look, there's a time and place for penny stocks. Um, the time and place for me was in the past, and I don't think it's going to be in the future. So that's the time and place. um, if I do penny stocks ever again, it's going to be without. It's going to be such a small portion of my account. It's not even funny. It'd be almost not even worth it. So it's just someone else just sent me a text message. So I was part of a chat room, a chat group. I'm not going to call them out because you got to pay to join, and I have some opinions about them. And it was all penny stocks. I think there's good content there that you could learn from. And I mean, there are people out there who make millions of dollars with penny stocks. But I think it could also lend some traders into a false sense. It didn't. Now, that page was nowhere near the reason for my failure. I was, I failed at being a good trader. Andy, I would generally agree with you, but it is not a pump and dump group. Um, the leader, we'll just say the leader. I'll say his first name. I've said his first name on the channel before, but his first name is Josh. I do not think he's a pump and dump. He will actually say where he wants to enter at. And he has some decent analysis, okay? He's looking at the volatility of the market, and he has a legitimate trading plan, okay? It's real. And what he's doing is not terrible, but some of the things that he says doesn't always make sense, or for like newer traders is not the best source. Or I would say I would go about it differently. But I don't want to tout somebody's training method over my own or anything else. I'm not training, or I don't have a training course. Um, and he doesn't really have a training course, so to speak, as it is a trying to get somebody who doesn't understand what they're doing to understand what's going on. He's really selling more of the chat room and a scanner. So he has a scanner that you can watch. Ah, shit, my nose is itchy. And, he is a wealth of good information. You could ask him, about a lot of different things, and, he will take a look at things. I mean, I don't, I will say, it is not a pump and dump. It's not a pump and dump. Now, pump and dump places, I'll call them out real quick. But you could actually see his trades sometimes when he puts them in. So right now you couldn't because he's trying a different platform. But when he is using his main platform, you could actually see when he's entering in his trades and how many what's his entries and exits. He puts it in there, and he's very, very open. So you can even sell before he's looking to sell and get out before he even gets out. So kind of the opposite of a pump and dump. He's actually really, really square. But I don't think he's perfect for a beginner trader. That there's a difference there. So yeah, today, like I said, I'm below 25,000. I did refund my account. So if I do take a trade, you're going to see this message pop up, which is basically just going to say executing one more trade, day trade, blah, 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 is going to be a problem. So if I do enter into a trade, it's probably not going to happen today. It will probably happen later this week. But I did refund the account, and I'm looking for a really good option. Like as a trading option. To get that 100-to-1 leverage, which is super dangerous, by the way. But Andy, over on Thursday, me and Andy were trading live on Discord, or verbally live on Discord. I did post the link in the chat box there. And Andy took a trade. And what was it, Andy? Like 5 minutes? Not even 5 minutes. You hit 25% on your trade, like boom, done. You were not in that trade for very long, and you hit 25%. I need to do that. Now I just need to do that with the whole account, not a portion of the account, just the whole account. Let me get 25%. And on that trade, I think I only got like 1%. Because I did the same trade, but I took the actual stock, and I only got like 1% on it. He pulled 25. But that also means that his losses can be significantly high in a very short amount of time. So, the whole thing with option trading is you really need to be careful, get on the right direction, and have it planned out really well, or you can get caught. You can get caught ugly. Now, directional wise, I think I'm pretty good at it. Yeah, see, this is back when last Wednesday I was actually telling Andy that I was thinking about shorting it. Andy thought it was going to go long. I wish I shorted it. I really wish I shorted that. I'm just going to go ahead and delete that line because I don't need that line anymore. That could go ahead and come out too. The Tesla short ender. Yep. It was fairly early in the morning. And I know you hit a really good profit margin on that in a very short amount of time. So I'm sitting here, I'm looking at Tesla. I'm trying to figure out what direction it may want to go today. Good morning, Obsidian. How are you doing? And I'm thinking that hey, this dog finds everything, everything and anything. So I'm thinking that Tesla is going to go south. It seems like it's getting a lot of pressure below the 230. So I think, oh God, that's hard though. Because if I try to do an option, man, but with where it's at right now, 38 up here, it could get back up and then climb up today. It could. It very well could. But I think what is likely is a push down through. And in the on the Discord, he was saying, Andy was saying below the 232 level. And you know what? The 232, it's right here. I think he is spot on. Now, he did have a few other stocks that he called out on the general. But, you know, we don't have a whole lot of people. We don't need to kind of... are you Kane? Well, hello, are you Kane? Welcome to the Discord. Welcome. So like right up here. So we're not putting anything in trading post right now. I mean, we're kind of small. Hello, Acar, how you doing? So Tesla, he's saying below 232, which I think I agree. Getting underneath Friday's low would be very interesting. But he also has a few other stocks in here. I've not researched them very much, but I do have them on my long-term sheet right up here now. I'm going to keep an eye on them. They're been kind of bullish. So definitely going to be interesting to see what happens there. But I think it'd be kind of fun to have open conversations about trading in our trading post. And sharing our profits and our losses. You know, that's something that a lot of, you know, people don't share. They don't give that blatant information, right? And people kind of like guard that. Ah, okay. Well, welcome to the group, Obsidian. And no, I understand. I used to have different names for a lot of things for like a long time, but I kind of brought everything just underneath my first and last name because it was just easy. Hey, good morning, Jeff. I think I sent you the link to the Discord. Obsidian is now in it. Andy's in it. And we're gonna have like our blue chip Josh trading powwows in there, which I think would be kind of nice. I think I can actually. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So there we go. Um, so now knowing that is you on the Discord, let me make you a moderator real quick, cause um, how do I do that? There you go. Cause you know the thing I want to make sure we keep out of the thing I want to make sure we keep out of the Discord is any spam and trash, right? Here, play with your toy. Sorry, I got a dog kind of being silly here. All right. Hey, Andy, you know what? I'll take it. You know, the thing, I think if we all grow together, you know, I think having a lot of eyeballs on things, I keep my eyes on the auto market in the IT area, right? If we have somebody else who's doing, like, I don't know, healthcare, this, that, whatever, the more eyeballs we have on the market, I think the better we will be as a trader. And as we learn from our mistakes, I think it's going to be really cool. So, oh wow, there's already 4 people in here. So, I know 3 of you guys. I don't know who the 4th one is. Well, welcome to the group. Um, but like I've said, I don't think I'm going to be doing that much trading. Oh, that's a little bit of a pop right there. I don't know if I would be too interested in taking. It could be a little scary if it gets up towards center VWAP, but I'm not gonna be. Like I've said, I don't think I'm gonna be doing any trades today because I don't have the means to be able to get in and out because I fell below 25,000 because I was stupid Friday, and all the gains that I had this month went out the last month went out the window. I need to quit doing that. And I just got a text message on EPAC. Target. Okay. I'll take a look into that one more later. It looks kind of thin. Looks kind of thin. But anyway, even if I go into trucking or whatever, I'll have access to Discord. And it could just be a good way that I could just kind of pop in. Anyone who wants to chat, it's kind of, free to chat. Because I could definitely be a bit of a chatterbug. So I'm just kind of really curious to see what Tesla's going to do. Oh, I'm really kind of interested on Uber recently. Uber, I think, is joining the SP 500, if I remember correct. Uber is trading at about $60, and I think Uber could have a real potential to hit close to 100, because it's on a $65 or 65% climb from the last swing low, and it's dropping. But I think there's a really good chance that we can see a massive climb on Uber. That is pretty big sell off right there. Yeah. But Uber is having some problems with some drivers though. And if Uber loses their drivers, they're going to have a really big problem. So, kind of curious to see. I'm going to keep an eye on Uber. I might be doing an option trade on Uber because of what I'm somewhat predicting. I'm going to take a 500 short on Tesla on my paper trade. I just entered it in. I probably entered it in too early. Of course I did. But I wouldn't be concerned about selling it out until maybe up here. Oh, no. Buy. I think Tesla is going to drop. Wow, Tesla's really kind of bouncing around though. But I still feel kind of weak on it. I think it's going to go. And that's why I did it on paper. You know, when you can't trade with real money, always trade with paper. It's not bad. You don't get the same feel as you would trading with uh, real money, but you get the just some experience. It feels like it still wants to go down, but it's fighting it. Oh, wow. Well, there it goes. I still feel bearish on it, but I'll do that. So if it makes a new swing low between open, we'll take it on paper. Hey Jeff, I see you just entered the good old chat room on Discord. You are now a moderator because I trust your opinion. I mean, you know Andy, Obsidian, and Jeff. I've been well, Andy, you're new. You're new, okay? You're new. But I've had fantastic conversations with all of you, including you, Andy, when it comes to the stock market here. I might actually switch to a short up here because hmm, but you know, that would have been a $500 loss. I had a dollar range on it. So I'm glad that I didn't do it, but we see it did get above VWAP here, which is an area that near open right there. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll just keep an eye on it. We'll see if I can get that $500 back on paper with, you know, getting into the right short position here. Yeah, see that's a pullback right there. Well, Somewhat I'm happy that I didn't take the play on it, but I'm watching it. I'm probably getting into the short again here real quick. As you can see, there's the short position. Just got filled. Up 25. Damn, dude. Did you just make that play today, or was that a play from Friday? I'm about to pull up snow here. Hey, what you got? Let me see. Really? Out. Wow, I'm getting dominated. Just a few minutes ago, and you're already at 30. See? What the hell, man? I'm out of that. Alright, let's go over to snow. Shh. Come here. Come here. This is the bane of my existence right now. Yes. But she's a cutie. Up 35% and still going, dude. Yeah, the market did open up kind of red, which is part of the reason why I was like really kind of bearish on Tesla there early this morning. But it's seemingly like it wants to find a lot of strength here. You know, I just haven't really watched snow, but dude, that's a fantastic call out. So, Andy, I'm going to need you to help me get onto a really good option call uh tomorrow, Wednesday, sometime this week. I need you to make me some 35%, 40%. You're probably at 40% now with it sitting as high as it is.
Can you hear me?
I think so. Go ahead, talk.
Completely losing their gains, they kept bouncing back.
Go ahead.
So at that point, I just had to I like keeping stocks with strong earnings on my watch list. I remember looking at Snow back in the day because it was like a big tech company for a while back, back in 2021 when everything was a big tech company with crypto and all that stuff. But yeah, it's just because they had the good earnings a couple days ago. I just kept them on my watch list. And when we had that breakout above 185, that's when I took my entry this morning. But I'm just now, I'm looking to sell half my position now because we're kind of like, if I see a red candle, I'll sell out of half. But I mean, even on the 1 minute time frame, there's not a single red candle printing. So I'm gonna wait and see. I might have just jinxed myself just here, but I guess we'll find out. As long as a red candle hasn't printed, I'm willing to hold on for the squeeze. The doji does not count. The doji just now, that doesn't count. I'm still holding it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to mute my mic on the computer here because I'm not doing a mix minus. So just shoot a K or something in the chat room so I know to mute my microphone real quick. But anyone else who's in my Discord, you're welcome to join the chat part of the conversation and just talk. Just throw a K so I know to mute my mic. But oh, you're up 60% now. Damn, dude. I think you recall. I would be a little cautious though with that Doge. It could be slowing down, getting into a little bit of trouble. But at 60% climb, you, I mean, can't really miss a whole lot. What option did you get on this week's closing? Which option did you do? The 190 called this week. Okay. So the 190 this week sitting at the sell is at 320, 325. Damn. Keep it coming. You're probably going to be getting out here pretty soon now. Oh, wait, no. Might not be going red yet. Kind of looks like it may want to, though. Geez, that girl is a handful. And today I'm doing some vanilla Coke. Something a little bit different than my Dr. Pepper. Refreshing. I'm not sponsored. I was just making a joke. All right. 190, 190, 295. I mean, you're still doing, you're still at like 50%. I don't know. If it was me, maybe I would put in a protection saying 2.8% sell out. So if it triggers at the 2.8, you're golden. Whoops, wrong button. But I think here it still has the potential to keep going. It's looking good. Looking really good. $190 back to 3. The 5-minute, you look good. Hey. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. How do you do that? So you can right click on the option and pull it onto a chart. Do it on the ask. Ah, okay. Put it on red. Chart. Ah, okay. Nah. So let me. That is cool. I never even knew you can do that. Oh, and then you can trade it just like you could like a stock. Okay. Super cool. Yeah, that's the other thing. You know, I've learned so many different like little tricks from you guys when it comes to using TOS. Here and there, you guys have taught me different things along the way, and it's been pretty awesome. So what I'm gonna do is detach this. We're going to unlink this so we keep it. Take off all these things because we don't need it. Oh, chart. We do need the chart. Take that off. We can now shrink this up. And we can throw that off to the side. Put this back on snow. So we can see the price action. Stop. That's for my streaming stuff. You need to leave that alone. So now we can kind of do this and we can see the price of that option without having to go back over. I'm going to actually use that a lot. And you could also see the contract movement here is my guess. This is for the contract. Has to be. Yeah, definitely. So 13,000 shares traded, 22 contracts traded. So, okay, cool. Excuse me. Yeah, I think I would be putting in a stop. Well, that's exactly what I would be doing. I'll be putting in a stop. Somewhere probably right over here. You think it's going to go straight to the 190? Stop. Good girl. Um, Now what we can also do is pull this. Um, you got in on the 190. It was 1.9 and you had it. We'll just say one contract. Calculate. So if it hits the 190, you'd be looking at 120% climb if you sell out today. If you hold it into tomorrow, it would drop to 92%. See that's what I like about this little calculator here. It makes like trying to find out, these numbers kind of easy. Stop. Yeah. 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 So yeah, 190 would be 100% climb for you. 120. Let's just throw that off to the side. We're actually going to go ahead and just give this a little bit more headroom. So we're going to say 200. Calculate that out. So if it gets to the 200 by the expiration Friday, that would be a 400% climb on this one. If it gets to say 95, even at expiration, that'd be 163. Nope. Somebody wants to go exercise. Oh, there's a huge drop right there. I wasn't even watching that. Get back in at 250. Okay. Um, oh, That's where I got that message. Facebook. I stop, girl. She is just full of freaking energy right now. I'm telling you. Stop below the VWAP. Okay. Uh, so I'm gonna go move this over for right the second. We'll put that over the option screen. Let's pop over to Tesla. On paper, I lost a lot of money. On paper, I lost a lot of money. Tesla is just being very bullish. Um, which let's transition over to this screen. There's problems going on in the market. We have some pretty big red right here, but some things are just doing all right. Um, hmm, very interesting, but did not really expect that out of Tesla. I took two shorts on it. I lost money on that. Well, not real money. Thankfully, not real money. We got 3 viewers right now. Cool. Well, I know the 3 people who are watching me. Um, looks like this is starting to get a little scary. Just put that back right there. That there. Okay, cool. Let me put snow right here. Bring you guys back over here. So yeah, I was just looking at this. That's a little scary. Anyway, um, so what is your plan that you have at right now, Andy? And then Jeff, Obsidian, is there anything you guys are looking at? Yeah, I'm actually surprised Tesla has gone up the way it did. I was not really expecting that. I mean, who could have looked at Tesla today, this big morning drop, and expect it to jump all the way back up to 40? If it keeps going up like that, I will take a paper trade on the plus side of that. Reversals happening this week to go long. Yeah, I was actually looking at um, Microsoft to do the same thing. I knew the drop was gonna come. I don't know how low it's gonna go. I was thinking I still think it could get closer to the 360 and then it maybe bounce right around the 360 and start going up. But yeah, I definitely think that oh, looks like your contract is back in the money and climbing. Good deal. Pretty bullish there. I'm still surprised over this though. I was not expecting to see this going up like that. Back out at 2.88, 2.8. Okay. So, are you up over 40% now? I mean, I would think you would be close by now because you've been killing it. Oh, and that's going to be the other thing. If I do have to go back into the truck, it's going to be a lot harder for me to trade with multiple screens like I like the way I like to. Nice. Very nice play there, Andy. Very nice. And then also, by the way, even if I'm not trading on a particular day, so say if I do go back into a truck, you know, having the Discord, I think would be very useful for, you know, the people that are still trading on a daily. Because I probably end up going more into swing trades, to be honest. Um, so you know, I think there's just going to be like a lot of conversations. I'm not sure how the trading show on my YouTube will go. I don't know what the process would that be yet, but we'll figure it out when we get to it. But up 700, dude. Killing it. You had a fantastic Thursday. And you're having a fantastic um Tuesday. All right, what does this button do? Oh, I guess the YouTube is saying that there's going to be an ad on my YouTube channel. That's new. Now I can skip the ad, but if you are not paying for YouTube Red or whatever it's called, sorry, but I do make a little bit on the ads. So ads shouldn't last that long, and I'll try to call them out if you want to mute them, but I'll try to make sure there's not going to be too many of them. And yeah, we'll let the ad roll. And I guess the ad is now inserted. Yeah. Um, what you got? Okay. Yeah, I mean, it is very crazy to think sometimes, you know, how much you can be down because of a bad trade or the trade going in the direction you weren't expecting. And it's really sickening when it does happen. Using um I don't know why I'm getting so nervous. I'm not in any active trades. But you know, I'm getting like the stomach turning feeling you get when you're trading. Girl, I literally buy you toys and you're chewing my socks. Why? Tesla is about to go very, very bullish. Let's go ahead and do a paper trade on that. So I went bullish on Tesla on paper. Am I really gonna lose money? What did you get now? What is this? This is a plastic bag for a puppy teething toy. And she was just teething on this. Like, that is not a teething toy. Now I just spilt my drink. What do you use to clean up a spilt drink? Oh, just your towel. I gotta do laundry anyway, so. I have a wood desk, so I don't want anything to sit on the desk because it's not sealed. Ay, 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 ay. But that was kind of my fault. I didn't have the lid fully on. All right. I'm gonna have to clean off the stickiness now. I don't know where to put the stop loss. Like, we'll just say we're leveraging here and grab another 500, do 1,000. See, look, I'm paper trading like crap right now. Like, seriously. Sheesh. My Ford trade is really paying off, though. I just didn't do it on paper. And that sucks. I mean, I did it on paper. Oh, whatever. Eat that sock. I'm gonna have to buy socks. She's eating them. Wow. See, I'm doing the same mistake I've done before, but I'm now doing it on paper. I'm gonna do it anyway. So I now need like 2,000 on paper just to break even. Uh, I actually think Ford is going to be on its way up because the dividends doesn't pay that much. Ford was Ford was down actually quite a bit for quite a long time. And I really think that it's going to be on its way up here. Yeah, see, I took 1,000 share size. Now it doesn't seem like it wants to break down. So I should really get out of it. But it feels like it could still go down from here. I just don't want to jump out too early because I do need to come up with 1,000 to fix the loss here on my paper. There we go. I wonder how much I would have made on options if I took the short here on the option tree. I'm not saying I would want to, but I'm just curious. I might try to figure that out later. We're gonna bring this up higher because we're gonna take a chance at taking a negative on this just to see if we get that 2,000 back. If it doesn't start breaking a new level, I'm gonna start moving. I think uh, I need to quit trying to day trade this. Is what I needed to quit doing. So I really like the trading views charts here. But Ford is still climbing back up. I think we're going to go back up to 1213 soon. I'm not sure when. I'm just pretty sure it will happen. Well, there's the 1,000 that we needed. I'm going to go ahead and just move that back up there because I think it could cross back over. No. I. Yeah, see, it seems like it's fighting a lot. I'm a little surprised by it. So for my paper trade, I'm not doing good today. On paper, I'm not doing good. I'm glad I'm doing paper. I'm just kind of watching this. I think here it would have a chance to run down kind of heavily because it kind of was getting rejected. But I am watching it over this last green candle right here. Kind of curious to see what we'll do. Excuse me. Still think it could go down more. Just not sure where. I think it could come down to 30, 236. Right around here. Could find some problems around there. Bring this down. Just right there over the dollar. No. Just kind of curious to see what's going to happen here. Just went ahead and gave it a little bit more room. I was just about to try to give it a little bit more room, but it triggered before it got there. All right, so still down 1,000, and some change or whatever. Snow, your option, sitting at 2.7. So 2.5, I mean, You're doing good still. Where do you think snow is going to end up going to? You still think it's going to hit? Whoops. You still think it's going to hit the 190 today? Oh, you're not in it anymore? Okay. So you're looking at. Let me get that down here. A, B, and D. So what's your thought here? Going long or short? Long to 140? Okay. Yeah. Um, I'm just kind of sitting here now. Contracts are only 120. For this week or next week? Probably this week. That's probably the ones you're looking at. Yeah, but are you looking for stocks, or for on that stock? Are you looking at options for this week or next week expiration? I think hitting that price point is definitely going to be possible in the near future. That's for sure. Just jumped back in on a Tesla short, and I might get punished for it. Or not, but we'll go ahead and throw the protection right there. Give it a little bit of room because I think it's going to break down. Or not. We're just going to guard against bigger losses here. Right there. Just like that, I guess. We're just doing this as like a little bit of a continuation drop, but it's a little bit of a risky area, but I'm kind of paper trading this one. So I need like 800 to get back to even on paper. So I really want to work on making sure I'm working on proper direction planning here. Alright, well I got out on profit there, and it does shoot up. But we'll take another short if it gets back up here. Nah, good girl. If I make a weird noise, it's not to you guys. I promise. Ow. I was just about to try to get that in. Got in a little lower than I was wanting. Basically, we need to get this back up to 60. If we do, then we went green on the day. I didn't write down that number. I probably should have. Well, I'm definitely in profit now. Oh, couldn't get it out quick enough. Oh, wow, it filled it way low. Why did it fill it way down there? I don't like that. Now, it is on paper, and, you know, it's paper. But I was not wanting it to fill that low. That's gonna end up triggering, I believe. Move it just a little bit, kind of getting a little bit above here. I think it still wants to go down. Yeah. Drop it. Good girl. You have a toy right there. You are destroying this. That's not a chew toy. Yes, I know it's a rope, and it's close to like your chew toys, but it's not a chew toy. Alright. Well, I'm just gonna quit doing that one. So, paper trade, I did bad today. I said that, but now I'm looking at it again. So to me, that's a fairly bearish signal. All right. That was like a stop and go. All right. Well, I think that's gonna be all I'm gonna do for today. Today was just a lot of I guess just kind of like explaining what my plans are. I got to do eBay and Amazon. I got to get some things out the door. I'm gonna go for a walk with her, and going to try to have a good little day here. But we shall see what happens throughout this week. And take care. See you guys all later. Or I'll be in and out of the Discord, but I'm just gonna go ahead and end the live stream pretty much right here. So yeah. Take care, guys. See you.